Hello everyone, we're busy dealing with the Kane gang. We're talking about politicians battling each other. It's good fun today. The only way I could see him being included is if it wasn't not an obvious parody of him. Hey, Uchiha. This man was defeated in the stairwell.
What a waste.
Does after I got a wheelchair, or do they marionette him around like in Family Guy? I think the marionette bit would actually be really funny. Just have a bunch someone standing off screen like the Pokemon trainer in Super Smash Bros. Alright, today's the day for sure. I'm getting that money out of you no matter what. Yeah, we've been leaning on your mochi making ass for far too long. Reminds me, I want some more of that mochi from last time. It was so good it practically melted in my mouth. Oh, those! I'm glad you enjoyed them. They really are a treat. We do have plenty more available this time around. You can buy as much as you like. Good, good. I'll be taking one of each. Or you know what? I'll just take the whole batch. Aniki, not again!
Nah.
These guys.
Hey.
You people really don't give up, huh? Damn straight. You're going down today. Would you look at that? I've got 10 of my boys with me, so I'll be practically unstoppable. Did they color coordinate? Oh. Some of them did. Well, at least you put more effort into it this time.
You don't give up, do you?
Oh, let me kick that bike. Hey, Saito, do you mind not using... Tanaka, I'm sorry. That guy just kicked a fucking e-bike at me. Oh, that guy's kicking an actual bike. Give me that. Oh, here. Here, hit with your lackey's weapon. Perfect. Love those ragdoll physics. Hey, Harada. Sorry your estate burned down in the last game I played on stream. What was that? Tornado takedown! Now we're just styling on him, guys. Is William Howard Taft mustache his own character? We can make it his own character. I feel like William Howard Taft would be like, you could make him be like the Blob from X-Men. For the last time, stop bothering this guy, do you understand? You know, if you really like my sweets that much, you can just have some. Here, it's on me today. Alright. Nothing beats the taste of your special sweet bean paste. Aniki, have you completely forgotten our mission? Don't give a damn no more. I decided from here on out I'm dedicating my life to supporting this shop. And here you go. Don't eat it all in one bite now. Snatchies! I'll take that. Thank you very much. Now let's head back to the office. Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
What?
Oh, yeah. And make sure to line up here tomorrow and buy me some more of them sweets. Aniki, what are you saying? Did I stutter? No, sir. Not at all, sir. Just run away like that. Didn't see that coming. Well, at least he's a fan of the shop now. So thanks again, Yagami-san. Third time's the charm, they say. Oddly enough, yeah. Oh, and if you'd like, you can have this as well. Sakura Mochi. Again? Thanks. If it's as tasty enough to make a Yakuza forget about his protection racket, then it must be something special. Well, there's nothing like dessert to make a quarrel disappear. That's the magic of a traditional Japanese sweet shop. Don't I know it? I really do appreciate your kindness. Oh. No worries. I'm just glad those goofballs finally cleaned up their act. Now you can make your mochi in peace. Thanks to you at any rate. Well, I'm gonna start preparations for tomorrow, so I hope I can see you again. Please take care. The best possible solution to this quest line, yeah. Alright, let's hit the tender. Oh. Okay. Hey, dude. Guy's got so much HP. Dude can just pick me up and bear hug me, apparently. And he hits really fucking hard. And Tanago's not doing a fucking... Like, look how much HP this guy's taking off me already. I might have to EX. You know what? I am gonna EX this. Holy fuck! Why do I need to heal against this dude? He hits so fucking hard. God, he has so much HP.
Really, guys?
That fight sucks. And he always comes with like, well, the 2 times we found him, it's...
Bring it on.
Fortunately, there's
And
always...
stay down.
Ah, crap, one of the Kane gangs over there. Oh, I can't fight the Kane gangs. After the fight ends, the police just lose interest, yeah. That's how it is in real life, right? Okay, I want to go to Papo's here to replenish my HP, but I don't want to fight the, oh, it's just that guy. Nobody cares about that guy. Alright. Actually, I like that guy. He's very enthusiastic about his work. Oh, I don't like fighting that one.
Give up, do you?
Oh, you want traffic gun? Alright. Man, he should have really changed since he got older. He should have stuck with the bow. Fighting
Really,
Asian
guys?
Shack. Hate that guy. Right, how much is it? We have 3,172 and we need 3,600. So we're almost there. You need to get your next start on? No worries, Jeremy. Thanks for coming to hang out. I'll be here for another 2.5 hours, so. Made another friend today, guys. I need the attack up boost. I think that's going to be the only way we can really make a dent in some of these HP bars coming up.
Yo. Got a message for you from Kuroiwa. Says to drop by the Tokyo Public Prosecutor's office. Izumi's waiting for you.
Why'd you have to come here to tell me that? Would have been easier to talk on the phone.
I got a bad feeling about all this.
Huh?
Feels like I'm never gonna see you again if you get yourself locked up now.
Come on, don't be like that. Even if I do get arrested, I won't say a word about your little side job. That's what you're worried about, right?
Yep. I might have to send someone to bump you off in prison if you rat me out.
Like you could pull that off. Aren't you busy dusting off Kuroiwa's boots?
I'm laying low, that's all.
Speaking of, I have a question for you now that you're off your leash. Why do they think I killed Shintani? They have to have a reason, right?
Who's found in your office?
You've gotta know.
Well, funny enough, I don't. Kuroiwa won't share a shred of info with anyone but his closest partners. Not sure why.
Gotcha.
Now, get over to the prosecutor's office. Sorry, but you gotta cover your own cab fare.
Yeah, I know.
If they made this a TV show, and didn't have every actor as American, I could see Dave Tennant playing that role pretty well. The role of Yagami. Or Chris Pratt. Yeah, it was just some pyroxene. I don't really care about that. Alright, is there any new friends in the area? No, but before we go catch a cab, there is one thing I want to check. Obviously, we can't. Oh, can we eat a beef zone? It's showing up on the map now. No, we can't eat at beef zone. I tried. Like, there's a food thing listed there, but that might be Cafe Maggiore upstairs. Anyway, now that we're friends with the sweets shop, dude, maybe we can bombard him with boobage.
Yagami-san.
Nope. Cannot bombard him with boobage.
This again?
What? Why did you wait until after I ran by them? What? Why are there four now? Feels like getting mad and powering up like he matters.
What a waste.
Anyway. Why'd you walk into me, Tanaka? The bro thing? Almost there. Okay, let's do this. What should I say? What have you been up to? What have you been up to? This work as usual. It's going pretty well, I'd say. What are you? You busy these days? More or less. I'm actually looking for stuff to do. How are you now? Ask her out. Sorry, but there's a deadline coming up for this huge project I've been working on. Understood. I'll make it up to you sometime, okay? Nice hearing from you. That's alright. New project was posted. I swear to fuck. How much... This man... The man literally, like, apparently he kickstarted the whole, or quick-started the whole project for building his construction building.
You asked.
That's one down. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that, but alright. Getting more and more EXP for these, though. Thanks, you're behind me. I don't know why the camera panned over to that sex store, but... Alright, let's try Sushi Jin. We haven't eaten here in a little bit. Alright, so let's get tuna rice bowl. A rice bowl neatly topped with bluefin tuna. That actually sounds good. What? See you later, Kishi.
Really, guys?
Well, thank you for rushing back to help, Tanaga. I appreciate that. He's apparently bleeding. Just to try and hit me didn't get out of the way. He's got blood all over him. Alright, let's go to the public prosecutor's office, guys.
I've been waiting for you, Yagami-san.
Rolling out the red carpet, huh?
Izumida was hoping you'd lower your guard if I was the first person you saw here.
The man never changes. He loves his mind games.
He's terrible at all.
Yagami-kun, how did they convince you to come?
I heard your pal Izumida wants to chat. And depending on what I say, he may or may not try to arrest me.
I'm not sure it'll be quite like that.
Huh? Then what's it gonna be?
Well, you're about to get thrown to the wolves.
Hey, Mafuyu.
Good luck. Excuse me. I've brought Yagami-san.
Much appreciated.
Huh. Even the chief prosecutor's in on this.
Please come in.
So these are the wolves. A room full of prosecutors, huh?
Yagami-sensei, I believe Kuroiwa-san already told you this, but we want to talk to you about Shintani-sensei's murder. However, this is not a courtroom, and we're not strangers, or wolves. Just try to relax.
Shut up, Izumida. You're a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, relax, right. I'm not telling you what you want to hear, though. You want me to say I killed Shintani, right? Sorry, not happening. The burden of proof's on you, anyway. So why don't we start there? Why do you think I did it?
Yagami-sensei, where were you on the night of Shintani-sensei's murder?
Answer my question with another question? That's not very nice.
Do you have an alibi for that evening?
You heard of a company called KJ Art? The place is a front for some Kansai Yakuza, the Kyorei clan. On the night of the crime, I was near there with their captain, Shioya. He'll back my story up, I'm sure.
And care to explain why Shintani-sensei's corpse was found in your office?
I was hoping you could tell me. Maybe the real killer could answer that for you.
Naturally. That's why I called you here.
Damn it, they had no intention of listening to what I had to say from the start.
Mind if I interject?
Go right ahead, Morita-san.
Yagami-san, you stole a look at Shintani-sensei's call history before the police arrived, yes? Not long before his death, he placed a call to the Advanced Drug Development Center. Knowing that, you barged into the center and interrogated both Kido-san and Shono-san. Why would you do such a thing?
I wanted to figure out what made Shintani a target. Who wanted him dead?
Is that not the police's job?
I couldn't leave it to them. Or the prosecution. After all, you guys have a bad habit of going after the wrong guy. Kinda like right now.
I see. So you mean to imply someone else killed Shintani-sensei? Do you have anything that could prove that claim?
That's the only reason I'm here.
Oh, how responsible of you.
The prosecution's proven unreliable, after all. I've been working my ass off because of you guys. Now, can we begin?
Yes, you have the floor, Yagami.
This is to my benefit too. This way I can find out how the prosecution sees Shintani's case.
Before we get to Shintani's murder, there are a few things I need to cover. 1 year ago, the ADDC published a research paper on a new drug they were developing called 89. This drug has gained global recognition as the thing that may finally cure Alzheimer's disease. What hasn't gained recognition is the fact that someone from the ADDC was murdered 6 months ago.
An ADDC member murdered? Who?
It was, Furuhashiki, the ADCC's vice director.
The vice director, Toru Hashiki. Hashiki was seen arguing with a strange man in Kamurocho before being found lying beaten in the street. He died in the hospital 3 weeks later. The culprit is still at large. Did you know of this case?
It's the first I've heard of it.
Understandable. It didn't make many headlines. Incidentally, this Hashiki guy had a pretty big secret.
Uh-huh.
Turns out he was working for the Kajihira Group, a massive construction company based out of Kansai. Kajihira was planning to redevelop the land the ADDC sits on. He'd already settled it with the Minister of Health, had the Kyorei clan muscle in on the turf too. But the plan fell apart when 89 was announced. Kajihira ended up taking a pretty big hit, to the tune of 100 billion yen.
What?
That's when Hashiki came in, swearing to Kajihira that he'd scuttle 89, no matter what it took. Just before he was beaten half to death, Hashiki went out with another member of the ADDC. Someone deeply involved in the development of 89. Someone he thought he could manipulate.
Who was the ADDC member that Hashiki met with before he got killed? That would be Shono.
I'm sure you recognize this man, Izumida-san. 3 years ago, he testified about the murder that had taken place at the ADDC. He claimed he had seen the victim, a patient by the name of Waku, still alive.
I remember him. You're referring to Dr. Shono?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He's also the head of the 89 research team. Hashiki was grilling Shono, convinced that there was something fishy going on with 89.
Like what?
He thought they'd fabricated data and falsified the effects of the drug. After all, it wasn't until rumors of closing the ADDC started swirling that Director Kido suddenly announced 89. Hashiki was convinced it was all too convenient to be coincidence. But that doubt didn't sit well with those who stood to rake in massive profits off 89's development.
Are you implying Hashiki's murder was premeditated?
Sounds like we're finally on the same page, Izumida-san. I had the exact same thought. Taking all this into account, doesn't it seem like there really is something fishy about 89?
That should do it for the explanation of 89. Now to bring this full circle.
But let's get back to Shintani. Just before he was murdered, he called the ADDC and tried to get in touch with a very specific someone. Maybe that phone call provoked whoever is trying to hide the truth about 89. Shintani was an obstacle, just like Hashiki. He had to be removed. What I'm saying is, there's a chance anyone who gets too close to learning the true nature of 89 is being murdered. And if you haven't investigated down that path, then one thing's pretty clear. You have a lot more work to do before you can arrest me, wouldn't you say? Answer me, Izumida!
Why are you yelling now?
If you still want to bring me in, let's see some proof. All these prosecutors, and nobody's got any proof.
That's quite a theory, Yagami-san. Truly fascinating. There were details in there even we weren't aware of. You've clearly done your homework.
I'd be glad to hand over my findings if it'll help. After all, 89's practically a household name at this point. Lifting the lid on it might be too much for me to handle all on my own. And besides, I think I'd rather work with you than Izumida here.
Like, why is that insulting him now at this point? I know you don't like him, but...
You need to lose the attitude, Yagami.
Sorry, I need to take this. Yes, hello? Is that so? Yes, you've done excellent work. Thank you. Just so you're aware, the prosecution has made a coordinated effort with law enforcement. We've already submitted a request for the court to issue a warrant. I'm sorry for the call, but that was the verification of our request, you see.
You're still gonna arrest me after all this, huh?
Fortunately, you're not the one under arrest.
Kaito-san is.
I wouldn't celebrate. We're not done with you just yet. It's in the interest of closing the case.
Listen here, Yagami. You know who Shintani's killer was? It's your old friend, Ayabe.
What?
Striations on the recovered bullet are a perfect match to his firearm. There's no doubt. He's the one. Like it or not, he's going down.
This man, like... latches onto every piece of evidence and is like, you know what? That's it. That has to be it. He can't think outside the box or think beyond things. Like, maybe Kuroi was the killer, and he took Ayabe's gun and shot him. Maybe Ayabe is the killer. Maybe. He might be right. But, like, the dude jumps onto every bit of evidence. Is like, yep, nope, that has to be it. He's like that dude from Ancient Aliens. Aliens, man. It had to be aliens. He's a prosecutor. He doesn't get any big money.
growing din of the city, the death of the ADDC's vice
So he's not
director
on
hardly
shady
made a
money.
sound. Behind his death are the vast profits of the AD9 drug. Yagami arrives at the possibility that all the deaths were premeditated. But the prosecution's eye for such detail is wanting, and Detective Ayabe is indicted for Shintani's murder.
I feel like Izumida is trying so hard to appear good at his job that he's bad at his job. If he wasn't trying so hard, he'd probably be good at it. But right now, he just latches onto every bit of evidence and is like, "Yep, that's the nail in the coffin right there," just like he did with Shono.
Striations on the recovered bullet are a perfect match to his firearm. There's no doubt. He's the one. Like it or not, he's going down.
If there's video evidence of him shooting him, then there'd be no doubt.
Apologies for keeping you in the dark. It was imperative for Ayabe to be completely oblivious to our suspicions of him, after all. This is a murder charge against an active officer. To put it plainly, it takes more effort to actually make an arrest. So, we had to pretend you were our primary suspect.
You and Ayabe have gotten to be pretty cozy these days. Suspecting you was the perfect way to divert his attention.
I see. So this was all some kind of act?
An act? Not at all, I assure you. And I believe you should know. We're aware of Ayabe's side job. Ayabe was an informant, a spy. He was selling police intel on the black market. We plan to investigate those transactions thoroughly, Yagami-san. And so, it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if we see you again in the near future.
Speak of the devil, we were just talking about you, Ayabe-san.
Listen, Yagami, you gotta help. Someone set me up. They're saying I killed Shintani. Me.
Uh-huh.
You're not surprised?
Not quite, already heard. I'm sitting here with the prosecution as we speak.
Huh?
Yeah. They're looking right at me.
Please, Yagami, you have to take my case. I don't know where else to turn.
Okay. I'll do it. It's only fair after all you've done. We can talk more later. I'll be there soon. So, I'll see you in court then. Who do you have on the job? Izumida?
Should be a good time.
Someone is using you, prosecutor. No matter who that person is, I'm not losing. So that's the story, Kenda-sensei. We're gonna take the case.
Of course we are. Anyway, you're gonna go talk to Ayabe, right? I'll send Hoshino-kun along.
Yep, I'm heading over right now.
Hey. I don't like Izumida. He's kind of a dick. And I hope we get to fight him. In fact, you know what? It'd be awesome if Izumida was the mole. That would explain why he quickly latches on to every bit of evidence. Hoshino should have made arrangements to see Ayabe. Guess I should head over to Genda's. Wow, we were there all night. Anyway.